Hello, my hybrid learners. Before you choose which social studies project you would like to do for our geography unit, I want to make sure I go over the directions, expectations, and where to find all of the materials for this project. So you should have two packets in front of you that I passed out to you before you left home. One says 5 themes of geography project. The other one says create your own continent. Now, let me be very clear. You are only choosing one of these projects. You're not doing both. If you choose to do both, it will take you much longer than just 1 week to complete. So please do not do that and make more work for yourself. So look over both of the projects. One, you're choosing a country, researching it, and finding out lots of information about it. The other choice is to actually create your own continent and have certain features of that continent and then draw a map to represent it. So those are your two choices. After you take a few minutes to look over and decide which project you want to do, you're going to go to Schoology and you're going to scroll down to our social studies course. When you click the social studies course, at the very bottom, you will see a blue folder that says geography projects. Go ahead and click that. So there are 4 things for you to read here. Number 1 is a read carefully directions. So you can watch this video or you can read these directions on your own. So it tells you how many points the project is. It's 40 points. To create your project, you can use any Google apps like a Google Doc, Google Draw, or Google Slides. There are other options if you know how to use them: VoiceThread, Office 365, S'more, or Prezi. If you do not know how to use those things, I recommend doing your project either by hand at home or on Google Docs, which is what we have used in class many times before. Those are probably 2 of the most familiar and the easiest for you to navigate if you don't know how to use any of the others. Your projects will be due Wednesday, November 4th. That is plenty of time to finish and work on this project. You will have at least 2 hours worth of work this week. If you finish the project this week completely to the best of your ability, then you're finished, you're done, you don't have to work on it anymore. If you do not finish it after this week, you will have an additional week and a half to finish it by November 4th, share it with me, and hand it in. So then it gives you your 2 options, which are also in your packet. And then I'm going to click Next, and this is the folder for 5 themes of a country. If you click on the 5 themes of geography project, you will get a document that looks very similar to the one that you have in front of you. Except the one in front of you has lines for you to actually write your answers. So if you lose that packet for any reason, it is right here. The next is the rubric, or what I'll be grading you on. So if you're not completely sure of what you'll be graded on, this is also in your packet. It tells you how you can get the most maximum amount of points, and then I'll give you total points earned at the bottom. This is an example of a project with Germany. You can choose Germany, but it should not look at all like the one in this presentation. It should look different and unique to your own preferences, your own abilities, and your own creativity. This person chose just a normal PowerPoint slide, and if you notice, the slide is nearly 22 pages long. It's quite lengthy. The person added different pictures, colors, and made it very appealing to the person watching it. So keep that in mind as you're creating your project. And then there's a world fact book that gives you facts about different countries. So you can go and you can look at your different country. For example, let's say you want to learn more about France. For some reason the search is unavailable right now, but you could use this as a link to help you if it works. Another link you can use is called Culturegrams, and that's an awesome website for you to use that you can actually research more about your specific country. And I recommend using the Kids Edition since you guys are kids. And if you go to the Kids Edition, then you'll be able to actually click on the different continent. So you're looking for a country in Europe, Asia, or Africa. So I can click Europe. I can click a country that's interesting to me, like Greece. And then it'll give me an entire page and informational about Greece. So this will be a really great place for you to reference as you're researching your country. And that's for the 5 themes of a country project. And then the same thing goes for option 2. If you choose to create a continent, here are all of the requirements, rubrics, and then a create a continent example. If you have questions as you're going through the social studies project, you don't know what to do, where to go, or how to make something, simply email me or message me on Schoology, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Be creative, have fun with it, and remember, one project, take as long as you need up until November 4th in order to complete it. It's not due after this week, and have fun.